What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, an interesting video for you here on the channel. When will The Rock come back? Now, I want to make this video because there's been a lot of questions with The Rock with WWE recently. When you're thinking of, all the storylines and all the stars aligning for him to perfectly make it to WrestleMania to have a match against Roman Reigns. And then Raw on Netflix happens, and then we go, what is happening right now? Because of he's thanking everybody, he's being nice, he's saying he's the final boss, even though, let's be honest here, not getting final boss energy. He's thanking Cody Rhodes, he's acknowledging Roman Reigns, he's doing all this stuff that doesn't make sense. And even said Roman Reigns is the only tribal chief. Everyone wanted The Rock to put that Ulafala on himself. Doesn't happen. And then he goes to, New Year's Evil, says there's a plan down the road, sit in your car seat and let the Rock take you on a ride. Whatever it might be. A whole lot of yap, I bet. A whole lot of yap, let's be honest here. I have to say that it's hard to say that The Rock will not have an appearance at WrestleMania, but we don't know. So when will The Rock come back to have like a role in WWE? We'll talk about that. So we have 5 kind of stages. This might be a shorter little video because not really much to talk about other than some theories we have. So let's get started. First one that we have here is going to be Royal Rumble. Could The Rock be a part of the Royal Rumble? Is he potentially involved with the Royal Rumble? A lot of people theorize, could it be the number 31 spot that the final boss does something to go inside the Royal Rumble, maybe win it to go against Cody? Could it be something connected with the new bloodline? Maybe Solo, Jacob Fatu, and all them fall short of the Royal Rumble, The Rock has to be involved, or The Rock is behind the scenes with the new bloodline. Or could it be something screwing over Roman, where I think if they're still thinking, okay, we could do something at WrestleMania 41, I think the biggest thing they could do is have Roman in the match, The Rock comes out, and The Rock screws over Roman somehow at the Royal Rumble. I think that is your best chance of kind of still, like, we ignored what happened at Raw, and we just have that still going on, so it's still a big deal. And I think would be a way for us to ignore the past with the Raw thing and then have, the final boss still wins that tribal chief thing. But he's going to win it himself. So maybe that's the way we do it, where it basically screws over Roman. But it's hard for me to see this one because I think, again, it'd be so fast that The Rock did nothing and then all of a sudden we get this. I think it really is just something that kind of sucks. I think it really is hard to see that we will 100% see, The Rock with Roman Reigns for WrestleMania 41. But let's talk about WrestleMania 41. Does he potentially have a role after Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber where, The Rock is involved and he's going against Roman here, wrestling here? Maybe there's a storyline later on that happens that they finally have to have the match. Maybe sometime in the middle of March it gets official. Maybe it's costing Roman in some way at WrestleMania 41. Maybe it's a championship match against Cody in a triple threat with CM Punk. Maybe it's something else where Roman's having a big match. Maybe it's with CM Punk. Maybe it's with Drew McIntyre. Maybe it's something else. And he gets costed the win. Roman does because of The Rock. So then it sets up their feud for the future. Is there some way where we still have The Rock at WrestleMania 41 without him wrestling? I also could see maybe it's something with the bloodline going against something and Rock is maybe more of a manager for them. But it's hard to say for sure what happened because if you expect The Rock to be there, it's hard to not act like The Rock is going. If The Rock is there, he should wrestle. If he's not, then he shouldn't be on the card, kind of. He kind of shouldn't be there. So I don't know. It's really like, what could happen? What could you theorize? But for me, truthfully, it's looking like The Rock won't be there. And then we have SummerSlam as a possibility. Now, I want to throw this out because there's a lot of question marks in my head that goes, okay, if scheduling is the problem, if timing is the problem for The Rock, Could it be that maybe over the summer, around there, he's having more time, more freedom? Maybe they push this to SummerSlam. Now, you might say, whoa, why would you push this match to SummerSlam? It's kind of hard to believe that a match this big wouldn't be at WrestleMania. You kind of had last year the biggest WrestleMania ever. Maybe you start having the biggest SummerSlam ever. And it's a way to promote the 2-night SummerSlam. Because this is the first time we'll have a 2-night SummerSlam. And then it'll be like that for years to come. Maybe this is the way to start promoting this 2-night SummerSlam. You have this big match, The Rock versus Roman there. And make it feel like a WrestleMania Part 2. This will really make this event insane in my opinion. I think it's the way to go, where you say this is our main we have WrestleMania as our main one, but our second best show is always going to be SummerSlam. And you have it here in New Jersey and have a way to really promote this 2-night SummerSlam. Again, it's hard to believe though, because it really is relying on, is this match SummerSlam worthy or WrestleMania worthy, or are you just going to say it's SummerSlam worthy to really make this SummerSlam feel like a WrestleMania feel with the 2-night belief? So I feel like it's a possibility, but it's really hard to see it. Then we're going to talk about some other possibilities. What if The Rock, because of the time schedule and everything, is really just in the background without wrestling? I mean, could there be, random appearances where, like Bad Blood, he's having an appearance, maybe it's teasing something, but I don't want that to happen because, let's be honest here, The Rock, in my opinion, teasing something and not doing something in the future for it kind of hurts, in my opinion. I mean, I was at Bad Blood when he came out. I immediately after that thought, how many videos can I make that's like, what is The Rock meaning when he did all this? What could this do? But, at the same time, it's just like, it's teasing to go nowhere, and that you, as a fan, you don't want that. So is it something where he's teasing something, or is it random appearances teasing something for another superstar? For example, maybe it's The Rock in the background recruiting somebody. Maybe it's The Rock just being in certain areas when he has time to be in the WWE area with Raw. He comes out, maybe he says something that's a little like, whoa, that's going to happen, whatever. Maybe it's still somewhat heelish rather than his good guy persona. I think there's a possibility and like a route you could go there where maybe it's him talking to Solo Sikoa in the background, actually making the bloodlines his own bloodline in a way. Maybe there's some things like that. Maybe it's talking to Drew McIntyre. Maybe it's something that, I don't know what it could be, but there's interesting ways where you could use The Rock, where if The Rock doesn't want to wrestle, you can still bring him on here and there to be a big part of what's going on with WWE with Netflix. Then my final one is TKO Boss. Let's be honest here. If I just said reigning, in reigning, doesn't matter. If TKO Boss Rock, which we kind of saw, that is what The Rock was for, WWE for Netflix. Maybe because of the time schedule, he's kind of done with doing these storylines. And if that is the case, maybe he's here from here and there. Maybe there's not really a big entrance on, who's he going to match up next, what's going to go on. Maybe he's done with the in-ring wrestling and he's going to be more of a babyface appearance, saying he's still the final boss. Now, do I love this? Not really, because I still want to see The Rock be part of wrestling, but maybe this is a way where you kind of have this going on, and then when the time comes, he can finally wrestle, maybe at 42. I mean, I don't know, but I have to believe that The Rock knows he gets the most money in his pockets when he's on a Raw, and that the views and everything's going up for WWE. He's making money, so you got to believe that he wants to also be involved in that. So we'll have to see, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know anything down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.